Hi, hope everyone are studying well. As you all know, myself Sridhar. I am starting with the explanation for differentiation this week. Okay, let me start with the exercise 5.2 of this problems of differentiation of 12th standard NCERT syllabus. Okay, let me start with these problems. Here they are asking us to differentiate the following functions with respect to x. First one is they are asking to differentiate sine of x square plus 5. See, when we are differentiating this type of functions, we need to differentiate first which trigonometric function it is, then inside that which equations are there or any variables are there or any constant are there, we need to differentiate separately. Now here they have given sine of x square plus 5. So that means we need to differentiate y with respect to x. They are asking us with respect to x. So differentiation of y with respect to x is dy by dx, which is equals to differentiation of sine of x square plus 5 by dx. So that's nothing but sine differentiation is, as we know, we should be knowing the differentiation of all trigonometric functions. So initially it will be very easy when you are knowing this one. So first thing, sine differentiation is cos of x. So sin x differentiation is cos x. Here they are asking us to differentiate sine of x square plus 5. Let me use a pointer, then we can get it done, or highlighter. Okay, fine. Yes, this will be better. Okay, so sine of x square plus 5 differentiation they are asking. First differentiate sine. So sine differentiation is cos, let it be the inside terms whatever it be. So inside terms ಏನೇ ಇರಲಿ ಅದರ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಹಂಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಸೈನ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಕಾಸ್. So cos of x square plus 5. Next we need to differentiate inside terms. So differentiation of x square plus 5. So here we need to differentiate it separately. Next step you can see cos of x square plus 5 as it is. I will not change anything. So next differentiation of x square. Here you can see, and differentiation of 5. We should be knowing differentiation of x square. So differentiation of x square, we will use the formula n into x to the power of n minus 1. Differentiation of x to the power of n formula we will use. So x square differentiation will be 2x, and constant differentiation always 0, remember. So that means, so the final answer will be 2x into cos of x square plus 5. This is the differentiation of sine of x square plus 5. Clear? Here you can see for this differentiation directly you can say that sine differentiation is cos. So cos of x square plus 5, the x square differentiation is 2x. So final answer is 2x into cos of x square plus 5. Next, so they are asking us to differentiate with respect to x cos of sin x. So let me differentiate, or let me take it as y is equals to cos of sin x. So as I know, cos differentiation should be done initially, then later inside term. First cos differentiation. Differentiation of cos x is nothing but minus sine of x. That's nothing but here cos of sin x is there. Here you can see cos of sin x. First I should differentiate the cos x. So cos differentiation is minus sine, inside term as it will be there. So minus sine of sin x. Next once again I need to differentiate sin x. So differentiation of sin x is cos x. So final answer will be minus sine of sin x into cos x, or minus cos x into sine of sin x. So simple trick or simple one to understand is initially differentiate what the function they have given. So cos differentiation is minus sine of, inside term keep it as it is, minus sine of sin x. Next inside term should differentiate sin x differentiation cos x. Directly you can write the answer. This is the way. Next problem, they are asking us to differentiate with respect to x. Which one now? Sine of ax plus b. As I told you previous two problem, first let me differentiate for sine. So sine differentiation is cos. So cos of ax plus b, inside term as it is it will be there. Next I need to differentiate ax plus b with respect to x. So this is the complete differentiation. You need to differentiate all the terms what they have given. First initially sine differentiation, next differentiation of ax plus b. Same way what we did in the last two problems. Now as I know sine differentiation is cos, so inside what will be there, that is there. Next I need to differentiate ax plus b. So here the two terms are separated by plus sign, so that means I need to do separate differentiation. First differentiation for ax, next differentiation for b. So this you should remember. Clear? Now as I know, I won't change this as I already differentiated the sign, so cos of ax plus b will be same as it is. Next, differentiation of ax. See, a is constant, x differentiation is 1, so that's why a differentiation of ax is always a, because x differentiation with respect to x is 1. Same way, another example I am telling, differentiation of 2x, what it will become? It will become 2, because x differentiation is 1, 2 will be the coefficient of x, so that means 2 will remain as it is, x differentiation is 1. Next, what it is? B they are asking. B, we don't have any variables like x or y, okay, we will take it this one as constant. As I told you, constant differentiation is 0, so final answer will be a will be there, a plus 0 is nothing but a, and a into cos of ax plus b, this is our final answer. See, sine differentiation is cos of ax plus b, ax plus b differentiation is a only, because b differentiation is constant, so that means it's 0. Next, they are asking us to differentiate secant of tan of root x. See, here we are having three terms now, secant, tan, root x. We need to differentiate all the three terms. So earlier previous problem they have given only this one, sine and ax plus b, as we did all the differentiation for all. Here they have not separated with plus or minus, so they have continuously given secant of tan of root x. Now let me take it as y equals to secant of tan root x. I should be knowing secant x differentiation. First, whenever we are derivating or when we are differentiating, okay, we need to differentiate the first term. We should be knowing secant x differentiation. Secant x differentiation is secant x into tan x. Here in place of x I am having tan root x. I should write it is as it is, I should not change. So see here, secant of tan of root x differentiation, it indicates, dash indicates differentiation. So this differentiation, it will goes to see secant of x into tan x. This is the formula for secant x differentiation. So secant of tan root x into tan of tan root x. Why? Here I am having tan root x in place of x. Okay, let me use a pointer. I'll write it once again. See, you should be knowing. Okay, sorry, let me use itself a pen now. Okay, see, we should be knowing secant x differentiation. Okay, secant x differentiation is secant x into tan x. Clear? I can't use it, I am not using digital board, I am using directly. Okay, so secant x differentiation is nothing but secant x into tan x. So in place of x I am having tan root x. So I am here, you can see, here you can see, okay, instead of x I am writing tan of root x because I am having tan root x. So same formula, secant x differentiation is secant x into tan x. Instead of x I am using tan root x, that's all. Next, once again I will keep differentiation of tan root x. What is the inside term? Tan is there, so tan of root x I need to differentiate. This y dash this dash indicates the differentiation. So let me write as it is, secant of tan root x into tan of tan root x. I have written as it is, this one. I will not disturb this one. Now I want to differentiate only tan. So tan x differentiation, we know that secant square x. Tan x differentiation is secant square x. Please practice all the differentiations. So here tan of root x is there, so keep it this root x as it is. Okay, so tan of root x differentiation is secant square root x. Once again I need to differentiate this root x. Clear? Here you can see the dash. Got it? So secant of tan root x into tan of tan root x, it will be as it is. So tan of root x differentiation, it will become secant square root x. Once again I need to differentiate root x. So root x differentiation is 1 by 2 root x. Here you can see. So I have differentiate all the terms what they have given. Here you can see I am having secant, tan and root. I need to differentiate all the terms what they have given in the problem. So I have taken, let the y will be this equation. So I need to differentiate. So it will become y dash. So secant x differentiation is, I know that secant x into tan x. Instead of x, I need to use tan root x. So that's why secant of tan root x into tan root x. And once again I need to differentiate tan root x. So tan root x differentiation is tan differentiation is secant square. So I have written secant square root x. Once again I need to differentiate the root x. So root x differentiation is 1 by 2 root x. Here you can see. So I have never changed. I am finalizing the answer now. Secant of tan root x into tan of tan root x into secant square root x whole divided by 2 root x. This is a way to solve. If they are given 3 or 4 or let it be how many number of terms or functions, okay, you need to differentiate all the functions. Remember this. Don't finalize only for secant. Okay, you need to differentiate secant, write it as it is. Next tan, write the differentiation for tan. Next root x differentiation, here we can see. Clear? This is the way to solve a problem. Next. Now, here they have given, we need to differentiate with respect to x for this function. What they have given? Sine of ax plus b by cos of cx plus d. Okay, let me take this as y. Okay, y equals to sine of ax plus b by cos of cx plus d. Here you can use what I can tell is quotient rule. You can use quotient rule. Here I am giving the value for sine of ax plus b and cos of cx plus d as u and v. Here you can mention, I have mentioned here, you can see this. Let u equals to sine of ax plus b and v equals to cos of cx plus d. So let me use this quotient rule. I know that this quotient rule should be knowing. Okay, so sorry. Okay, let me differentiate this. See, whenever differentiating this type of problem, when you are having a numerator and denominator, or if it is a fraction or it is a p by q form, then you need to differentiate like this only. Differentiation of this will become, see, denominator square, this will be there, and in the numerator you need to differentiate like this. First differentiation of first term into second denominator as it is there, sorry, numerator and denominator, let not the first and second. U is the numerator and v is the denominator. So first u differentiation you need to do. Next v, keep it as it is, minus. Next differentiate the denominator, let me take it as v dash, and numerator as it is. This is the formula, you know that quotient rule, product rule, uv and u by v. Okay, this is the quotient rule. So once again I am telling, write the denominator square and first differentiate the numerator, keep it denominator as it is, minus. Next differentiate the denominator and keep it as it is numerator. This is the formula. Here I have taken u and v for sine of ax plus b and v for cos of cx plus d. Next, here you can see I need to find the u dash, right? How to find u dash? I know that. Differentiate. See, I have taken completely this, in this formula I need to substitute. So I need u dash and v dash. So I am separately differentiating this. Sine of ax plus b. So sine of ax plus b differentiation is with respect to x, I need to do it. So sine differentiation is cos. So keep it as it is, ax plus b. So cos of ax plus b. Once again differentiate the ax plus b. So ax plus b, while differentiating a into x, once again you need to separate the differentiate. So a into x is nothing but a, because x differentiation is 1, b differentiation is 0. So final answer will be a into cos of ax plus b for sine differentiation. We solved this one earlier. Same way, sine of ax plus b will become cos of ax plus b into a. Next, same way differentiation for cos, because I need v dash, right, and I got u dash and v dash I need, so I need to separately differentiate now. So cos differentiation I know, minus sine, so minus sine inside term is cx plus d. Now I need to differentiate the inside term cx plus b, differentiation of cx plus d here. So same way, separately differentiation. So c into x differentiation is 1, c as it is will be there, d will be the constant, so constant differentiation always 0. So final answer will be minus will be there, so minus into c, minus c into sine of cx plus d. It is not b, please change it, it is d. Okay. Next, so as I am having this formula here, you can see this is the formula. Okay, here I find out u dash and v dash, so I find out, I did this one, so this is u dash, this is v dash, differentiation. So next I need to substitute in this formula now. So u dash into v minus v dash into u. So u dash is nothing but I got the value here, you can see a into cos of ax plus b, so I am substituting here. Next v, it's directly is there, cos of cx plus d, minus c in the formula, minus is there, please use it as it is, and if you get any value negative, please use it inside the bracket, don't write directly. If you use the bracket, you will never get confused, you will solve that problem very easily. Okay, next v dash I got the value minus c into sine of cx plus d, u as it is sine of ax plus b. Now denominator v square, what is a v? Cos of cx plus d, but they are telling square, so whole square. Now a into cos of ax plus b into cos of cx plus d I have kept as it is here, minus into minus plus c into sine of cx plus d into sine of ax plus b. Here this is one term, okay, and consider this as another term. Let me separate it by dividing separately by this one. So cos of cx plus d whole square, I can write it as cos square of cx plus d. See here, now I have written separately, I am dividing separately for this term and for this term. So I am writing here a cos of ax plus b into cos of cx plus d divided by cos square of cx plus d plus c into sine of cx plus d into sine of ax plus b as it is, and dividing it by cos square of cx plus d. Okay, I can do like this, they assume like this as a and this as b whole divided by c, so I can write it as a by c plus b by c. Okay, don't get confused, it's very easy. So you should be knowing differentiation and solving the equations. So now I have separated, here cos of cx plus d is there, here cos square of cx plus d. This means one term will get cancelled, you can see here, this and this square. So answer remaining will be with me what, a into cos of ax plus b as it is, and divided by 1 by cos of cx plus d, one term only will be there. Same way here also you can see, okay, I am changing this cos square of cx plus d with, because in the numerator I don't have any cos, if I have only cos then only I can cancel. Here in the numerator both the terms are sine, so I can write it this one as c into sine of ax plus b I have written as it is, sine of cx plus d I have written same way, instead of writing square I have separated two terms, cos of cx plus d into cos of cx plus d. Now I will tell you why I did this one. So I know 1 by cos is nothing but secant. Next step you can see, I know that a into cos of ax plus b will remain same. Now it will be changing 1 by cos, so ratio, it will become secant of cx plus d. Same way, plus c into sine of ax plus b. Now sine by cos, it is nothing but tan, you are knowing that one. So tan of cx plus d into 1 by cos is nothing but what, secant of cx plus d. So this is the way to solve a problem, this type of problem. Once again I am explaining this. So they are given in the form of u by v, so I need to take it both the things separately. So let me give it this one as u and let me give it this one as v, and I know that u by v rule, quotient rule. So that is the formula, u dash into v minus v dash into u by v square. So I need to find u dash and v dash. I know u is sine, v is cos, so I need to differentiate here. So I got u dash and v dash, and I will substitute in this equation. Okay. So while substituting, don't make it mistake. When there is negative term, please use the brackets. So then you will never make a mistake, and divide this denominator for both the terms, this term and this term. So take it separately. One cos and one cos will get cancelled. 1 by cos will be there. 1 by cos will be secant. This side over. Next left out with here. So I have changed it with this cos square as cos x, cos into cos. So I can write it. So sine by cos is nothing but tan of cx plus d. 1 by cos I know secant. This is the final thing. Got it? Next problem. Coming to this, here they are asking differentiate with respect to x. So they are asking us for differentiation of cos of x cube into sine square of x to the power of 5. So how to solve this type of problem? See, this is nothing but UV rule. I told you product rule is there. Okay, here we should use product rule. Okay, u into v formula. This is the formula for product rule. I am repeating here. First you should be knowing differentiation of u into v will become u dash into v plus v dash into u. That means differentiation of u into v plus differentiation of v into u. This I can write it like this. Okay, here now I have taken same way previous problem. Let me take it this cos cube as u and sine square of x square is v. Okay, let me differentiate separately. Now differentiating separately, first u is equals to cos of x cube. So u differentiation, cos x differentiation is minus sine. So minus sine of x cube. Once again I need to differentiate the x cube, as I know all the terms should differentiate. So sine of minus sine of x cube differentiation is 3x square. I will get it, as I know I will use the formula n into x to the power of n. That's nothing but n into x to the power of n minus 1. So 3x cube differentiation is 3x square. So final answer will be minus 3x square into sin x cube. For which one? Cos x cube differentiation. Same way sin square of x to the power of 5 is there. See, this type of problem I can write this sin square as how? Sin of x to the power of y whole square. Okay, sin square can be written as sin of x to the power of 5 whole square. So I need to differentiate this. So first, same way, while differentiating this type of problem, you need to consider this as x, complete term as x. Okay, complete term as x. So sin of x to the power of 5 whole square. So that means it will become x to the power of n differentiation is n into x to the power of n minus 1. So this here 2 into sin of x to the power of 5, 2 minus 1, that's nothing but 1 here will be there. Okay, this formula, don't forget, x to the power of n differentiation is n into x to the power of n minus 1. Got it? Using this formula I have differentiated this one, sin square of x to the power of 5 whole square. So that's nothing but 2 into sin of x to the power of y, x to the power of 5 whole to the power of 1 we will get. 2 minus 1 is nothing but 1. Once again I need to differentiate the sin of x to the power of 5. Okay, first think it is in this form, so I differentiated this way. Next, inside term is sin of x to the power of 5. I need to differentiate that. So sin of x to the power of 5, sin differentiation first. This one I will keep it as it is, I will never change. Sin differentiation will change us to cos of x to the power of 5. Once again x to the power of 5 differentiation. So x to the power of 5 differentiation, 5x to the power of 4, because 5x to the power of 5 minus 1. I will use this formula, okay, for any powers. So finally I will get the answer. All the terms has been differentiated. Initially power, So over x to the power of n form has been differentiated. Next, sine is there. Sine differentiation is cos over. Next, inside that x to the power of 5 is there. X to the power of 5 differentiation is also over. So finally everything has been differentiated. So finally you should write the answer. 5 into 2, 10. 10x to the power of 4. Next, sine of x to the power of 5 into cos of x to the power of 5. This is the differentiation of sine square x to the power of 5. Now you have differentiated separately cos x cube and sine square of x to the power of 5. So we have the formula, this one, u dash into v plus v dash into u. Substitute u dash is minus 3x square sine of x cube. Please use the bracket. Next, what is v? Sine square of x to the power of 5 plus, as it is in the formula, keep it v dash, here is there. What we got? 10x to the power of 4 sin x to the power of 5 cos x to the power of 5 into u value cos of x cube. Okay, now in both the terms, here you can see positive, I will write the take it positive terms this side and negative this terms this side. So 10x to the power of 4 sin of x to the power of 5 cos of x to the power of 5 into cos of x cube minus 3x square into sin x cube into sin square of x to the power of 5. So this is the answer for this differentiation. Okay. Next, they are asking us to differentiate 2 root of cot x square. Okay, 2 root of cot x square. First, see, you should differentiation for root of x form. Okay, it is in the form of root x. This complete is in the form of, initially we should consider root. So root x differentiation we should be knowing 1 by 2 root x. Clear? So here inside the root of that I am having cot of x square. So I will write it as it is. So 2 root of cot x square, it will become differentiation. 2 as it is constant will be there. 2 into 1 by 2 root of cot of x square into, as I told you, all the terms should differentiated. So root of x form has got differentiated. Next I am having inside cot. So cot also should get differentiate. Here you can see cot of x square. This should be get differentiated. So cot differentiation you should be knowing minus cosecant square. So inside x square is there. Once again I need to differentiate x square. Now all the terms has been differentiated. So 2 will get cancelled here. So 1 by root of cot of x square as it is, I will keep it as it is, minus cosecant square of x square as it is. X square differentiation is 2x. So final answer you can write it minus 2x into cosecant square x square by root of cot of x square. Okay, this is your final answer. Every term should get differentiated. This is the thing. So first, if it is root, you should consider it in the form of root of x square. If it is a square to that number, previous one, square to that number, first you should consider it is in the form of x to the power of n. Then once again you need to go for inside terms. Here also see, I have considered root as the first differentiation. So root x differentiation 1 by 2 root x. I have written in this form. Here you can see. Next, inside terms should get differentiated. Inside terms are cot x square. So cot differentiation minus cosecant. So x square as it is. Once again I need to differentiate x square. X square differentiation is 2x. Clear? This is the way to solve the problem. Here you can see I have written minus 2x into cosecant square of x square root of cot x square. Now what I am doing, I have taken this minus cosecant square of x square as what? Cosecant is nothing but what? Sine by cos. Okay, so I can write it, sorry, cosecant can be written as 1 by sine square of x square. Okay, cosecant square can be written as 1 by sine square of x square. Cot can be written as cos by sine. Okay, sorry for that. So cosecant can be written as 1 by sine. So cot can be written as cos by sine. Here you can see minus 2x as it is. Okay, sine square of x square as it is. Now I can write this one as, how can I write this one as? Because what, this sine of x, sine square of x square can be written as what? Sine of x square into sine of x square, 2 times of that. Next, into cos of x square by sine of x square. So if I shift this one inside to that, so it will become what? Whole square, because square root of this and whole square. So when you cancel, so same we will get. Why I have written? I need to change this sign and sign. So here what it will happen? Sines, one sign and one sign will get cancelled. Finally I will get minus 2x by sine of x whole square into root of cos of x square as it is. One term will be there, sine of x square. Once again I will tell you, cot I have written cos by sine. Next, cosecant I have written 1 by sine square, minus 2x as it is. Next, this sine square will be 2 terms, means sine of x square whole square. So I can write it sine of x square into sine of x square. So this sine of x square I have taken inside the square root. So when I am taking inside the square root, it will become square. Okay. So this inside terms, sine square is there, sine is there. So sine square on one term will get cancelled. Sin x into cos x we will get it. Now what I will do it, see here, I will multiply and divide it by 2. Why? I need to make it in the form of 2 sin theta into cos theta. Okay. So it will become what? 2 by 2 into cos of x square into sin of x square. So here you can see what it is, sin 2 theta. Okay. This I can write it. Why? This, how can I write it? So root of 2 into cos of x square, okay, into sine of x square. Here 2 terms will be there, root of 1 by 2 root x, 1 by root 2 will be there here in denominator. I have taken outside and I have shift to that one, it will become multiple for the numerator. So minus 2 into root 2. Once again I am telling you, here I have taken denominator root 2, okay, 1 by root 2 outside for this. So it will become 1 by root 2. So when I taken outside and I will shift that to numerator, it will become minus 2 into root 2 into x. Don't get confused, nothing is there. Okay. So I am making into 2 cos theta into sin theta. So 2 cos theta into sin theta is nothing but sin theta. So now see here, minus 2 into root 2 into x by sine of x square as it is. Instead of 2 cos theta into cos theta, sin theta can be written as what? Sine of 2 theta. So sine of 2 into x square. Clear? Okay. Next problem. Cos of root x. Let me explain this one. So here cos. So I need to differentiate both, right? So it's easy one. So cos differentiation minus sine of root x. Once again you need to differentiate root x. Differentiation of root x is 1 by 2 root x. So final answer will be minus sine root x by 2 root x. Directly you can solve it. When you are solving previous problems, when it is a difficult one or complex one, so this one is easy. Cos differentiation is minus sine of root x. Root x differentiation is 1 by 2 root x. This is the way to solve this type of problem. Next. Okay, maximum all the problems has been solved in the exercise 5.2. okay, so which are basic differentiations